having watched the Netflix docuseries Wrestlers, which by the way is phenomenal. If you're listening to this and you haven't seen Wrestlers on Netflix yet, go out of your way to see it and encourage your non-wrestling people in the house to watch with you. I can't overstate that. I have seen a ton of accolades and kudos online for this series, but I think those are for a lot of people who are quote unquote in the bubble. I always have, and Jeff, me and you've talked about this before, my mom test.
Mm-hmm.
My mom will sit down and watch it, knowing she's not a wrestling fan. It must be entertaining on a human, personal level. And she has that same sort of human interest, intrigue with shows like on HBO, like Hard Knocks. So you're seeing an NFL team in the preseason, seeing young guys trying to make the cut and make the squad. She loves the story behind the story more than the actual event itself. So I recommend that if you're going to watch Wrestlers, don't think, well, I got to go watch it in my man cave by myself like I do Raw or SmackDown. Have your wife watch with you. I think she'll dig it. Michael says, having watched that, I'm curious if Jeff has ever met or interacted with Matt Jones. Given his connection with college sports at UK and now in wrestling, I wondered if you had ever crossed paths.
Yes, we have. And I'm trying to think because Conrad, we texted on this other night and I got to watch that. I hate to say it. I was doing cardio when I tried to call you earlier. A guy came up and I'm like, hey, I'm on the phone. Anyway, I got your voicemail. But that's the question he asked me. Have you seen the round? I'm like, yeah. All right. I said I had, and they went in and my buddy was talking about the wrestler and heels. Conrad, are you a heels watcher?
I watched all of season 1. I've only seen episode 1 of season 2, but I'll finish it. Yeah.
Okay. Those are two.
I think you'll like Wrestlers a lot more.
Okay.
It's more of a documentary style. It's not a drama, and it's not shot like a reality show. It's produced like a documentary.
Got
it. Any of those fabulous series you've seen, like Last Chance U or things like that, it's the same creators as that.
Oh, wow.
So approach it from almost an ESPN, E60 or 30 for 30 type approach. It's really, really good. Well done.
Hey, way off topic. Have you seen Painkiller? A Netflix about the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen that's a 6 episode or?
Yeah, I watched it all. I sure did. My wife loves all that stuff.
Whew. That's heavy.
It's the second story about that. I mean, there was one, I think with Michael Keaton a couple of years ago.
Okay.
I may have actually preferred that one.
Okay.
But they're both outstanding. Yeah.
Matthew Broderick played, he's in this. He is good. All right. Yes, Matt, I've got a mutual friend that I've got to rack my brain, but I'm a basketball junkie, UK basketball. Matt, just that whole connection, that was kind of our set point. But yes, I have. So I'm excited. In that conversation I had this morning, you kind of look at OVW from I'll call it a mom perspective. When you hear top line, oh, wow, Cena went there. Brock went there. Batista went there. Oh, at one time, Jim Cornette ran it. Oh, the original dude is Danny Davis, the Nightmare. Oh, yeah, when you just hear that lineage.
The pedigree, yeah.
It to me, wow. And then, of course, Shira.
Your man.
I love him. I just, what a human interest story. So anyway, I got to watch it, but yes, I've met Matt.
I can't wait to see your reaction once you see it. There's some revelations in there, some things that you aren't ready for and you won't expect, and some controversial statements where you're like, wish you wouldn't have said that when the camera was going.
Gotcha.
I mean, they definitely try to make some heels and villains, but I'd be curious to see how that affects you, because I was unaffected by some of those attempts, and others I was like, oh, I wish that wasn't in here.